The 2019 Subaru Forester is pressed with innovation, and its ample inside should make it a solid contender. Like a defensive parent, the 2019 Subaru Forester is watching you. The most recent hybrid SUV isn't a helicopter mother, yet it approaches an infrared camera incorporated into the rearview reflector together on extend topping 2019 Forester Touring trim levels screens the driver to search for indications of laziness or generally occupied driving. On the off chance that it identifies an inconsistency between the driver's activities and the auto's development, it will sound an alarm. It's an unobtrusive, not exactly firm suggestion to quit messaging and begin driving, and it makes the prominent Subaru hybrid into significantly to a greater extent an indulging cover on wheels. The 2019 Forester won't emerge much from a year ago's model in a swamped parking garage, that is without a doubt. The 5-Situate Forester, an all-new model riding on new underpinnings imparted to the bigger, 3-pushed Subaru Ascent, and its styling matches its huge sibling. In advance, the most recent Forester is blocky and butch. From the side, the window line circular segments upward as it moves rearward more than a year ago's model, a move that is not really questionable. New taillights at the back have an inorganic shape and less of the in vogue in 2005 clear focal point look. Range-topping Forester Touring trims have matte silver false slip plates, yet generally most trims are separate by wheels that range from 17 to 18 creeps in breadth. The Forester lineup begins in value touchy-based design before working its way through standard premium, new, zippy-looking sport, cowhide-lined limited, and tech-stuffed touring trim levels. All offer the same 2.5-litre level 4 motor evaluated at 182 drive and 176 pound-feet of torque, fitted with a programmed stop, begin framework. A consistently factor-programmed transmission, CVT, is standard over the line. A year ago's 6-speed manual has been racked. On sport and touring trims, the CVT highlights paddle shifters, while all variations include clever and game modes. The Forester Sport runs above and beyond with a Sport Plus in light of the fact that you can never have enough game. Subaru says it's focusing on 33 miles per gallon on the parkway, a 1 mile per gallon change over a year ago's model, and enough to tie the Honda CR-V as the thriftiest all-wheel drive reduced hybrid. A year ago's discretionary Turbo 4 additionally fails horrendously, flagging the finish of the line for zippy Foresters. All-wheel drive is standard. It's a Subaru, all things considered. Forester Premium and higher trim levels highlight a X-mode catch that initiates slope drop control and changes soundness and footing control parameters for dangerous rough terrain conditions. Keeping that in mind, the most recent Forester gloats 8.7 crawls of ground freedom, a figure higher than numerous SUVs situated as genuine 4x4 fans. Regardless of its name, the Forester Sport is more about styling than execution. Its suspension reflects that underneath other trim levels. A year ago's Forester was ample, the current year's is roomier. The especially wide back end opens to uncover a most extreme of 76.1 cubic feet of load space with the 60-40 split collapsing back seats collapsed level. Subaru guarantees considerably more back seat legroom than in the active model on account of the wheelbase that develops by around 2 inches. On the tech front, the 2019 Forester is among the principal vehicles to incorporate observing innovation to keep occupied drivers in line, but on the other hand its accommodation include the driver focus framework, as Subaru brands it, utilizes facial acknowledgement tech and an infrared to recollect up to 5 drivers and their seat, sound, and atmosphere control inclinations. At the point when a driver in the framework's memory is identified, the Forester will naturally alter those highlights to the driver's favored settings. The driver focus consideration checking framework is standard on Forester Touring trims, which likewise incorporate a power movable traveler situate, warmed back seats, and a warmed controlling wheel. All adaptations of the Forester incorporate a touch screen for infotainment and standard Apple CarPlay, Android Auto similarity. Forester base and premium trims accompany a 6.5-inch unit, while sport and high trims can be fitted with the 8.0-inch show. Route is discretionary on limited and standard on touring. Everything except the base 2019 Forester highlight an all-encompassing moonroof as standard gear. Subaru has likewise made its EyeSight suite of well-being tech standard for 2018. Programmed crisis braking, versatile journey control, and dynamic path control. Already, the apparatus was discretionary on some trim levels. 280 pound-feet of torque. An adaptation of the motor from the Honda Civic Type R. This double overhead